Hey everybody, Roll of the West coming at you here, day 3. I'm gonna just post these all together is what I'm gonna do, because I want you to, the purpose of Roll of the West is encouragement, but it's also mini message throughout the week. It's, 3 to 4 minutes, you times that by 5, you get a 15-20 minute message in there. And it's meant to be also practical at the same time, to give you ways to mentally process life is the focus of these. So I'm going to throw these at you real quick, though. I had some traveling stuff with my son and things this week, and everything's going well. Everything's good, but it's just my schedule's been all loaded getting these out. So let me come at you with the next mentality for day 3. It's easy when the pressure's on to feel alone. It's easy to feel isolated. This scripture in 1 Peter chapter 5, Peter talking over there, really makes a lot more sense, where he tells you, humble yourself. In verse 6, it talks about that. God resists the proud, grace to the humble, all that good stuff. And then you get to the enemy. Be alert. Your enemy's poised like a lion, ready to pounce and devour you, casting all your cares, all that thing. But it also says this one thing as you get going through 8, 9, 10, all the way down into it. As we humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God, lifting us in due season, know you're not alone. Your brothers and sisters around the world are going through the same suffering. And it points out that mentality. The enemy, your situation, circumstances always make you want to feel alone. Man, it's easy to feel like nobody can understand me. Nobody can know what I'm going through. And it may not always be everybody can understand exactly what you're going through. Nobody's walking your shoes, vice versa at the same time. But it doesn't mean they can't be there for you. And so sometimes what we have to do when the pressure's high is to look for our aid, maybe in someone we didn't think it was going to come in. Sometimes it comes from a person that we would not expect. That's why I said, I heard this one statement one time: use principles over personality. Meaning, just because you may have a personality conflict and it may not look or sound like who you want, doesn't mean God can't use that person and God isn't working through that person. And you may be challenged to humble yourself to receive it. But the biggest thing is never think you're truly alone. Don't buy into that lie. There is somebody always with you. May not be as many people as you want. And when you feel alone, normally it's comes the person that you want to be there isn't always there, maybe. And that may not be their fault. It may not have nothing to do. It could be a thing, or maybe they fell short. But just because someone fell short doesn't mean God hasn't set up someone somewhere else to be there, to be that aid, to be that supply. So my encouragement, when you feel alone, get your head up. Look around you with expectation, saying, God, where's my aid and help coming from? Where are you sending it from? Who are you sending it through? Let me not box it in. Let me not put a personality on it when it's simply you're trying to send whoever you choose to work through to help me in my time and aid, and to help me and support me through this pressure situation. Because you don't want to try to do it alone. You're not alone, though, is the thing I want to remind you. Reach out to the people that are around you. People are there more than you think. Don't get locked inward, because that's what the enemy wants. And man, it's going to help shift you over the situation, help you have a supportive mentality to get through the situation, by the way. And there's just so much God will do in that. So let me encourage you, don't buy the trap when the pressure's on, that you're by yourself. Look to God, and he'll point out who's around you, and embrace the help. All right, catch you tomorrow, guys.